Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.
It's been more than 1 month since the rules and regulations were officially rejected, and now another go-around for a set of revised rules is before the Guam legislature.
Okay, I think there's still some problems with the bills, but you know, again, as I said, even at the last informational hearing, I am in favor of anything that we can do to help people with their pain.
Following an informational hearing over the summer, a public hearing was held Wednesday on Bill 344 and Bill 343, both aimed at strengthening the proposals. While the bills were slightly amended to include clarifications on definitions, Department of Public Health Director James Gillen still has concerns. Bill 344 would allow for home cultivation.
The only change I saw in this one was the allowance for one additional plant, and that's fine. And my concern is there has to be some provision for people to be assisted in learning how to cultivate, you know, because there'll be some folks who get some access to plants and grow them and won't know how to take care of them.
While home cultivation was not part of the proposed rules that Public Health had created, Gillen wants Bill 344 to have stronger language, specifically in relation to landlords reserving the right to restrict cannabis cultivation on their property.
I mean, if I own a piece of property and I have, you know, an apartment building there, I want to have the right to say, no, you can't grow marijuana at all. Okay, so restrict is a little weak.
Bill 343, meanwhile, would strengthen the rules by allowing for safeguards such as patients' right to privacy and clear guidelines for lab testing, which Gillen says must be incorporated with the rules.
There has to be. I mean, there's no way you're going to be able to, you know, to guarantee, I'm going to say at least pretty much be able to say that the product that's being dispensed is safe. Where I have a problem is, again, it lays all of this on the department. My concern is we have no resources to do this.
He adds the bill has some contradictory language that needs to change as well. And while they threw out the 9 months of work Public Health had done in creating the initial rules, Gillen says it's okay as long as the implementation of medicinal marijuana is done right.
We'd be happy to consult, you know, but apparently, like I said, what we did didn't work for them.
Earlier this month, Senator Tina Mooney Barnes said she wanted to get the bills on the October session schedule. Gillen hopes a bill is eventually passed, just not the way Bill 343 and Bill 344 are currently written.
It's going to take, you know, more work, I think, and I think we should try to get it as right as we can.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza.
Brought to you by GTA, your island, your network.